Okay. Are we fixed now? The audio should be good. I apologize for that. I'll have to cut that. What's going on, everybody? It's been a really weird day. Nintendo had a really weird day. We woke up and they decided that they were going to put out an Indie Highlights video, which basically was an Indies Direct called by a different name. And it was only broadcast through their Nintendo of Europe channels, yet it had tons of really cool announcements. Some brand new stuff was brought to the table, like Slay the Spire for Switch next year. Super freaking excited for that. Windjammers 2, a crazy sequel to a 94 game. And also Windjammers 1, I guess. They brought out This War Is Mine, which is a cool title from a while back. And then they gave us 3 games today, like they love to do lately. They drop games after these presentations. And we got Prison Architect, Bad North, and now Morphies Law, which is the one we're most excited for and the one we're going to check out here. Gabe is super pumped for this. He's coming on in a bit. But we are going to see what's up together. And we'll adjust the audio as we go. The music was so loud when I started it. So it's $15.99, which is a pretty solid price as long as the game is good. Not sure about that one yet, but it's interesting because it's a weird shooter about growing and shrinking, and 60-ish FPS, which is very interesting. Just a little update. I see a number of people talking about who won the Devolver giveaway and the Amino giveaway. Those are always announced on Twitter and addressed there, and those winners have been contacted. So the Amino tweet was made last week with the winners, and the Devolver, most of the Devolver winners have been contacted. We're still going to be picking a few more from there, but most of those have been done, and they have their games and have been enjoying them. So Adam, take a little chill pill. We were Sam, we were trying to just get the game downloaded and get things ready. Sorry it was a little bit late, but let's dive in. It seems like there's going to be a little tutorial here to start things off, and we'll see what that is like. Morphies Law, I think, is one of those Switch games, at least on the indie side, that's been anticipated. Obviously, Wargroove and stuff probably has more hype and buzz. Surprised we didn't get a date for that. I wonder if that is still coming this year at this point. So here we go. Here is our Morphe. I assume that's what these people are called. Little itty bitty Morphies. I'm playing the Pro Controller. We are docked, of course. Hello, Morphe. Are you ready to learn the basics? Okay, so it is a little gyro there, and left and right. So we've got some Splatoon type controls. Can we go straight? We can turn the motion controls off. I'll leave them on for now since they kind of want that to be the default. I'm guessing that's probably the way to go. And I love it for Splatoon, so it should work really well. Favorite Direct this year? I think the Smash one was super awesome. You can also just like auto-center the camera, which I guess that's kind of nice. I really like the art style. It's not like the prettiest game, but I do like that it has such a unique and eclectic look to it. I think that's really fun. We'll run our dude through here. I'm curious to see how the shooting is. That dude is absolutely massive. It's my dad. What's up? Alright. That's not a... Really? Can we double jump? Okay, small legs. You'll need to grow your legs. Okay. Oh, we gotta kill some dudes. Okay. Very, very strange. Every time you hit an enemy's legs, they're shrinking. Oh, okay. So that's why my head is big. So I gotta shoot their legs. When an enemy's body part reaches minimum size, you can't steal mass. So many tooltips. Also, if one of your body parts is at maximum, you can't steal mass. Don't worry, you can still damage, though. Okay, now I can jump because my legs are stronger. Alright. We have a butt rocket. Very nice. Okay. Remaining fuel. Alright. It's a small meter. Keep going to learn more. The controls so far feel okay. The shooting was a little bit ping-pongy. It didn't have a whole lot of weight to it, but we'll see. Oh my goodness gracious. A little small man. And as I shoot his head. What? Oh, secondary fire, okay. There we go. Nice little grenade. So the recharge time, I have a butt recharge time on the left and a secondary recharge time is on the right side. Alright, cool. Cannot fit through this pipe, guys. I am too big. So do I shoot myself? Alright, adapt my... Okay. Alright, this guy is going to take some... Okay. Keep shooting me! Your spine lights will blink Dead Space style and beep when your HP is low. Alright, so I can target his legs to grow my legs, and I can heal up. Alright. Well, I'm not small enough, but yeah, it's going to push me through anyways. Okay. 60-ish FPS. Alright. Yeah, it really is odd rec rap that the Indie Showcase wasn't uploaded to the US accounts. To Nintendo America. I found that incredibly odd. Okay, so there's different faces and stuff. This is all in-game currency. I just want to make sure there's no microtransactions, but there isn't. It's all in-game. That's kind of fun, I guess. You can get pre-made faces or make your own. Can we customize our dude here? Yes, we can. Alright, sweet. So, I probably don't have very many parts. We can go in here and... Oh, wow, you can really get super granular. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I want to get some gameplay. What's up, 2K? I'm not sure how to read the first 4 characters of your name. No, Grooven, the game is out everywhere. The presentation was only in the, on the Nintendo... God, that's terrifying. The presentation was only in the Nintendo of Europe accounts. Alright. Away we go with that goofy face. Sure. Okay, I don't need to mess with emotes, that's fine. So eventually you get specs and plugins and a loadout, but we need to get different levels for that. Alright. Let's see here, my dudes. Alright, it seems like we're going to get Gabe on board, and then we can go into some matches. I think it's $15.99. I believe, Tevin. Or is it 20? Or I don't know. I thought it was $15.99, but it's 20, I guess. Okay, $20. A bunch of people were saying $15.99 earlier, which maybe, I don't know, maybe it's $15.99 in the UK. Let me switch over my audio so I can hear Gabe, and then we should be able to party up, I hope. Not local multiplayer, but... Oh yeah, we can join each other. Alright. So one sec here. Yeah, Dante, I don't think there's another Nindies Direct. I think that was... Because, you know, there was the rumor that there was going to be a Nindies Direct and a regular Direct. And the Smash one was the regular. And this was the Nindies for sure. No, 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 no. I did not mean to click that. Yeah, I believe it's... Well, hold on. It's $15.99 in the UK, in the EU eShop. That's why. My bad, guys. Okay. Alright. I should be able to hear Gabe, but I don't know.
Can you hear Gabe now?
Yeah, I can, but I don't know if they're gonna... I don't know if that means they can hear you.
Well, they will let us know.
Yeah,
guys,
they can.
can you hear me?
They can.
Okay. Alright, so Zach, I have a question. How do we invite each other?
You have to go into the game, and then I can join you. Or you can join me, I guess, maybe, because I'm in the...
Okay, so right now I'm looking at all the emotes. Like, there's, like, decent customization. Like,
yeah, just go to play.
Okay.
Did you do the tutorial already?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay, so if you go to play and then hit join friends, see if you can join me. I may have to, like... I may have to already be in a game for that to happen.
In menus, hold on.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let you.
Failed to join friend. Please try again.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start a game and see if you can join me that way. Because I don't think... Now try to join me? Well, the lobby's full now. Never mind. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Okay. I mean, alright, so... So maybe play that match. In the meantime, I'm gonna play one just to get like the hang of it a little bit, and then I'm pretty sure we'll be able to join each other like before. Maybe you join me or something. I don't know. Like
No, that's not. It's absolutely because one of us is not in like a lobby. That's 100% why. Because like I can create a game and then you can join me that way, but it's a private game, so maybe there might not be. I don't know.
oh, can you join me now? There's plenty of space in mine.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. So like try to hurry, but yeah.
I think that Slay the Spire was the most exciting thing from the Direct, just because I never expected that to hit Switch, and I think that game's fantastic and I love it. So that's one that I'm super excited for. Failed to join.
It still says so in other space.
Yeah, I know, but there's just I don't know. Their system may either stink or it may be a launch day problem. Steven Jr. is saying the game is super laggy. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna start a match and.
Yeah, let's just see what these matches are like.
Is this like Murphy's Law? I don't think so. All right. So, I mean, there's people playing, not enough on my end or on Gabe's end, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm still gonna continue to try to join you. One of the cool things about like these streams for like games that just come out, like, well, it's cool and uncool. If there's issues, you guys will see them firsthand. So,
yeah. Yeah. My question for chat is: did you guys see the tweets and stuff? Were you aware, like before our video, were you aware that there was an Indies Direct, an indie highlight as they called it today?
wait, Zach, is that you? Am I in your match?
Yeah, you are. So
look at that. I joined off of you.
Oh, did you? Okay, it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious, like how many people were aware of it. Or how their broadcasting ended up working out, given that it was not, across. This is very Mario Kart-esque, by the way.
Zach, I am fascinated by this game. Like, I don't know what this morbid fascination is.
Yeah.
Like, it's $20. It's not free to play, no matter how you think it looks.
It seems to be a pretty mixed bag. Some people say they saw it on Reddit. Some people said they saw it on Nintendo Live. A lot of people said they were not aware.
Interesting. Oh, we're not on the same team, by the way.
Okay, Nintendo Live made a video at 6 a.m. Okay, so they had something up beforehand. All right. Do you have motion controls on, Gabe, or is that scary?
No, of course. No. I'm Gyro boy now. I love Gyro.
Yeah. All right. So,
you know how
so a lot of you knew about it, but it was not from Nintendo, which is interesting. And to me, that's fascinating.
All right, Zach. I'm gonna get you, Zach.
All right.
All right. So they're saying it's laggy. We're gonna see for ourselves here.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. It's kind of laggy, man. Like really.
God.
This guy is so small. I killed him apparently, but we're really jumping around. And I don't mean on purpose. This guy's frozen in place. This guy's a giant, medium, small. I like how it calls you small, Gabe. That's how I like you. Small, Gabe.
Oh, I love how the stage is like shifting though. That's kind of cool.
And right? So, okay, so we get health back as we
shoot, as you hit enemies.
I don't think there's a reload, is there?
No.
Okay, so there's no reload. This is very.
Wait, wait. Are we sure we're not playing Splatoon? There's ink everywhere.
I'm very large and I'm very laggy.
Have you gotten a kill yet?
Yeah. But I'm just huge, man.
I'm tiny.
I wish that the what do you call it? The tutorial gave me a little bit more detail on what exactly is going on here. I just jumped off the map. Gosh darn it. Are we doing anything with the really big guys at the end of the stage here?
No. They are like what's keeping score, I believe.
Okay. Like there's certain areas I can't even get in it because I'm like so big. That's just
big Zach.
Whoever's shooting me needs to stop. I got killed by a Jedi. Does it run in 61? Did you know that there was they say it runs in 60-ish frames per second. I'm not really quite sure what that means.
I think it's like 50 plus. Like that's what I would imagine.
Or it just randomly. I mean.
Or it's actually 60 and they're just being cute.
feels like an odd amount. Okay, so are there power-ups that you can use? Because how are people getting these, like, these,
The orbs? That's what I'm wondering. Like, how are...
Alright. I'm falling through the stage. I'm really having a hard time moving.
You're having a hard time moving?
Yeah, I keep getting stuck in, like, lag loops where I'm going places and I'm not going places.
Oh, God. Alright, there is some lag,
Yeah,
for
there's
sure.
significant lag.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome, Road 4. Yeah, the lag does hurt. Subboy, I don't know. Subboy is saying that the game has looked terrible since he first saw it.
I've always had a morbid fascination with it. I've been very open about that. Like, I don't know what about it, like, draws my attention, but it does.
I think that it's in Mexico.
No, that's not it.
You sure?
Yeah, dude, I don't like Mexico. Like, I mean, Mexico's fine. Like, I go every once in a while, but I can speak with a certain amount of certainty that that's not it.
So the game is not auto-targeting. It's more like just like highlighting for you. I did kill you.
Yeah. You still have to aim.
But like what I'm saying is those indicators are not indicating that you're actually aiming at it. It's just like that's what you're in the general direction of.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of an odd system. Because it makes you think that you're like targeting them when you might. Oh my goodness.
Well, this entire thing is odd, Zach. I don't know if you're aware of that.
In the world. Okay.
Medium Zach
I'm
has
not
been
sure,
just-
man.
I defeated Medium Zach.
Grant says it's running between 10 and 60, roaming 10 to 60 frames per second.
No. Between 10 and 60 frames per second is funny to me.
What about these cannons? Have we tried to get in these cannons?
I don't know, man.
Is the goal kills or is the goal the most mass?
I don't even know.
Okay, I just fired myself across the map. And now I'm in a blue orb, and now I guess the match is over?
Okay, what was this? Was that like team deathmatch?
Oh,
Why'd you punch us?
I guess we won.
What?
Interesting. I don't know, man. I'm not quite sure how this worked. We've grown a
Honestly,
level.
I mean, you did the best in your team.
Did I?
Oh wait, no, you didn't. No, wait, no, you didn't.
Okay, I
It's
guess
not-
I
it's
was
not in order.
1, 3, and 4. Average height, mass stolen. Yeah, I stunk.
All right, so let's search for another. I'm assuming it's team deathmatch, like, cause it's all about like accumulating mass.
Yeah, so I guess it's not really. It's just like team mass taking the most of mass.
Yeah, and I mean, I see you level up, which is cool.
Yeah, Steven Jr. I'd like to say that I agree. Like the what's going on is a little confusing, especially since they forced a tutorial on you. Like I feel like it would have been in their
But
best
that was a
interest
very light tutorial.
to give us some more details on like the modes and stuff.
Okay, Mo says the game seems rushed. The game was announced so long ago.
Shinobi says, "End this live stream now."
Sorry, Shinobi.
It is.
This
I mean,
game.
what I'm, I guess, a little surprised by is Nintendo. You know, like they pick the games obviously they're going to partner with, and they pick the games that they're going to release right after their presentations or things of that sort, right? So,
We've heard things about that, right? Like from like certain companies, like, hey, like we're working with Nintendo, and they're gonna like spotlight us like a little bit.
well, I mean, obviously that happens. What are you saying?
No, just like it's interesting that this is one of the games that Nintendo chose, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
all
what I
I'm
was saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
that, their pick is interesting.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, okay, so there's mass height. Okay, so there's mass heist must be just like most mass taken.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why the big blue dude knocked. Or
I'm
big
not
red
quite
dude.
sure. No one's picking the other level, so I don't know if that was a different mode. I didn't have time to see.
No.
Yeah, it's nothing like Splatoon superlative.
Yeah, no,
Superlative,
nothing.
It's not. My shirt
Wait.
assassin is our initial Switch 4 shirt.
Wait, I'm fanboying hard. I haven't said a single positive thing about the game.
You did. You said that you're very fascinated.
Yeah. That is, just
Mitch,
because fascination isn't inherently positive. You can be fascinated in something in a bad way.
Mitch says
like-
that he loves the game already. Michael, it's not new. It's actually very old. It's our original one.
Michael, speaking of new, you see that little Pikachu like thingy next to your name? I did that the other day, and I didn't tell Zach about it, but I was just like messing around with the some of the perks for like our sponsors, and you get a little Pikachu next to you. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, we'll have to make it like a Switch Force logo or something.
Yeah, well, we do have a Switch Force logo.
Oh.
That's somewhere too.
No, Ryan, the stream is not what's lagging. It's absolutely the game. Okay, chest plugin. I'm very confused what that even means. I loaded in a chest plugin, and it's giving me different stats. I don't know if that's a loadout or if that's
Yeah, I think it's your loadout because you leveled up.
But is it a weapon or is it like a power? Is it that bubble power up?
I don't know, dude.
Juan, what can I tell you about the performance? It's having some stagger. Okay, yeah, you can see like anytime we're like jumping and then like moving around or like kind of zooming around, that is 100% lag. That is not the stream.
No.
So yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of the biggest concern. Now, I will say that plenty of games have lag issues on day one, so that's not like a new thing at all. But it is.
I love to make myself clear. I do not like this. I haven't said I like it.
Yeah,
So.
I'm not okay. A guy died and I was just moving around aimlessly, so that doesn't feel very great. I do like the idea of like, oh, you're bigger, smaller. There's like pipes and different things that you can and can't access. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not 100% certain. Like, the lag is just it's not good.
Definitely not.
Not a good feel. Okay, yeah. So my attachment thing is 100% that bubble shield. Okay.
I understand wanting to like sell the game. Like I get it. Like make money, cool. But how is this not free?
I mean, I don't know why it would be in comparison to plenty of other things.
I guess. Like Paladins is like such a better quality.
Yeah, but
like,
Paladin, it's a completely different model, it's a completely different idea. I mean, it's an insanely different thing, right? Like conceptually. How? I mean,
yeah,
Paladins
like,
is a hero shooter that the model is to buy more heroes, and that's how you buy more.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like the entire structure. I feel like a big beetle. My back is very large, and every other part of my body is small. I'm doing much better this round. I mean, it is interesting and funny to see the people running around with, like, giant legs and stuff.
Whoa.
Are there different weapons, or is it all just
I think there has
like,
to be,
little
right?
light gun?
High, medium, Zach.
It does kind of feel like a light gun. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Also, Deep Stroke took me out.
I'm just happy anytime I get to help trash you.
Elioto says that I look like Eggman.
That's okay.
Not sure how I feel about that, but alright. Like the cartoon Eggman, or like...
Bo is asking, do we think that if Switch will ever get a proper FPS? It has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Doom is a proper FPS, so is Wolfenstein. Fortnite, for better or worse, like, you know, your thoughts on that, but that's a proper FPS. So is Paladins. Like, it has stuff on it.
Fortnite is not an FPS.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Be.
And yes, Paladins. Well, yeah, Paladins is.
Paladins is, but, I mean...
Yeah.
I think
Well,
in like the military Call of Duty style, maybe not so much, but...
I am now a beetle, like you had mentioned.
I want to beat you up with you.
Don't touch me.
That's just right. What are you? Why are you watching, or what are you watching? It's this is Morphies Law. It just came out today. Silver Dragon. There is definitely offline matches. We could check that out. He was saying like, how does it run and perform when it's offline? Like if it is just the servers or is the game itself? I have to imagine it's the servers. I don't know. I'd be very sad, confused if the game was this laggy.
Yeah.
Even though offline. I mean, but obviously for a multiplayer game, having this much lag is concerning. It's an issue.
It's unacceptable, right?
Although on launch day, I mean, like, it does happen frequently. It's not something that's like super. It's not. It's
I don't know
great,
how
but
those like red bubbles like keep like how do you use those?
Yeah, that's the loadout thing. That's that. Like when I said I got that like that new plugin or whatever.
Gotcha.
That's what it's from. Okay, I think we won. Yeah, Steven Jr. does feel very janky. It does. Yeah, it's a little odd. I'm using the motion controls. And no, Dominic, the direct happened. It was like a Nindies presentation this morning. Very odd. How'd I do that time? A little bit better. A little bit better. Second place on my team.
Specs and plugins.
Yeah, you unlock some new stuff.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah, performance aside, like, I don't know that the overall concept is like. I mean, it's a unique concept, but it definitely feels.
There is no reloading at all, right?
Yeah, just kind of auto. It feels small, like. Like for better or worse, the polish feels like a smaller indie game polish. Like it's a creative idea, but that's like kind of where it stops. For
Wait,
me.
you're no longer stuck on this on the like stat screen, right?
No, I'm looking for Morphies. We got 2 people in our lobby.
I'll try to join again. I had
Relia makes a good point, saying Sea of Thieves Day 1 lag made the game totally unplayable, and that was like a major title, you know, from Microsoft.
Guys, we do not bring that game up around Zach.
I don't like Sea of Thieves at all, lag or no lag. But yeah, I think it's, you know, I love my ducky. I get what you're saying, like it should have been free, but like that's just not the case for like so many games, or almost all games, right? Like that's just not going to be a thing. Let's see what these pinatas are here. Hit the pinata until it breaks. Okay. So we are going to unlock. I mean, their unlock system is kind of nice. I like that.
Yeah, there seems to be decent customization.
Like yeah, some
I
of
don't want
the extra stuff they got going on is nice. It's just like the. Okay, so there's Morph Match, Headhunt, Mass Heist. So there's 3 modes. Morph Match is what we were playing, where you're just trying to get the most mass. Headhunt is you have to find a head and carry it to your base. I'm gonna try that one.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Tinkertown. Okay. Sure, let's check this out here. Generous Lover, it's $20. Eliota, they're kind of like loot boxes, but there's nothing for pay here. It's all just like in-game currency. It does say there's local multiplayer. Ruben, this headhunt mode kind of seems like it's not really capture the flag, but you're pushing ahead to the base type mode. And then you get these plugins that are sort of your like super attack. The motion controls actually feel like decently solid. I don't really have any complaints about the controls, minus the lag, of course. But we're about to find out if there's lag. Okay, so this runs much more smoothly. As you guys can see.
Headhunt?
Well, I'm just playing against the bots. I'm just playing like
gotcha.
So like this, obviously, like, the walking animations are very, very strange. Goodness gracious. Alright. We can check how many maps there are. Game modes there are 3 peanut butter. But we'll check how many maps there are in a bit. Yeah. So the lag obviously is server lag. It's not lagging here. I would say like I don't really like the shooting. Like, I like the ideas of, like, shrinking, growing, and different body parts and sort of the randomness that creates. But I don't really like the shooting. Sam, yeah, I'm currently playing offline. I don't like that the way the weapons feel, and I don't like the weapon that I have. I mean, Wait, is this... Oh, I guess this means I'm moving it? That's why I'm doing this weird arm gesture? Okay. And nobody from the other team is anywhere around. There should have been a beta. Yeah, I wish this was 10.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot nicer.
You know, full disclosure, I paid for mine, so I kind of feel the way about paying 20 for this.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh.
I don't know, I mean... It is odd to me that this is what Nintendo like chose to like kind of like as their like get behind, but yeah, I'm a bit confused. Today has been very confusing. I'm confused by how Nintendo did the entire presentation today, to be honest with you.
Like everything about today has been like weird.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm like this because I'm in like sludge. Never mind. I don't think it's because I'm by this. It must be because I'm in sludge. Yeah, okay. So I guess this raft is just like moving. Does it move faster if I get by it? Can I go slow theirs down? Like, kind of confused here. Let's go figure this out. Thanks, Cohen. Appreciate it. Is it a good game? That's
it's a game.
That's what we're trying to figure out right now.
It's definitely a game.
Someone said, Steven says, I could have bought Dead Cells instead.
I'm in an online match and it's not lagging at all.
No, you're not lagging anymore? Well, that's good.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, from the standpoint that it's providing a shooter experience that is, you know, something that's not represented all that well in Switch, like, that's kind of nifty. I'm not even fully understanding what's going on in this mode, because, like, we're bringing, or I guess we're on offense and they're trying to slow us down, maybe? This is just very strange. Getting a lot of splats here. AKA, what do they call it? Elimination? Wait, what do they call it?
Well, it just says eliminate.
Oh,
like,
eliminate.
Whatever eliminates, whatever.
It's not as cool as splatting.
No.
Alright, so we won this nonsense. I'm going to try to get back online and see. Elioto says, it's a good concept in my honest opinion, but bad execution. Well, that could be a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of shooters on Switch. I mean, outside the ones we mentioned, you know, the Bethesda lot, and then the free-to-play. But yeah, when you do have Fortnite and Paladins, it's hard to, you know, tell people to go spend 20 on this. But Ranros makes a good point. You know, with a few months and patches and maybe more content, maybe they do make it really good.
Yeah, but can like the game like afford to like wait?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's gonna, not that it has like a ton of mindshare now, but like if you wait a month, are people
right?
Gonna
Today's sort of
care?
like the big day for it.
Yeah.
All
you know,
right.
which is something that you and I like talk about like a lot, like, you know, all these like server issues on day one, which is something we should be used to at this point. Like how
It's
like
hard.
how do they deal with that?
Yeah. All right. Each body part is a different plugin. Interesting. So this is an interesting game. So like the first plugin I got here, which is Discomfort Zone. Your chest size affects the size and duration of the bubble, as well as the slow effect on enemies. So like the bubble and the size and duration, if you have a bigger chest, is bigger.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then eventually, like, so the size of your chest increases your total health. The size of your hands increases the fire rate of your weapon. The size of your right arm decreases kickback. The size of your left arm reduces recharge of your secondary. The size of your butt increases the strength of your butt rocket. The size of your feet increases the strength of your kicks. Interesting. Legs increase jump. So there are some cool ideas here. They are doing some interesting things, right?
Yeah. I people keep saying like, hey, it has potential. Like I agree with that. It has potential. It's just what's here now isn't working great, and like I don't know if we can ignore that.
Because you have to make weapons, Gabe.
I'm gonna make you.
So I can't make... Okay, I have two parts. I have a base and then... Wait. How do I... No. Let me try that again. What? Oh, so you can pick like your alt fire. Okay. Yeah. Switch Bros says, are we liking this so far? No.
I'm not having a great time with the game, no.
I don't even think it's like aggressively bad in any way. I think it's just not great. It just kind of feels like a AVM says, will we ever get Call of Duty on Switch? I think that's the hope, that one day we do. I don't know if or when that happens. but it would
Chad
be,
says that
would
they're
be nice.
investigating lag. They posted that on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Matt says I'm having fun with this more than most games. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're looking for, what you want. And some people just like to mess around with multiplayer type stuff, and it's another opportunity to do that.
Love you too, Empire.
Panic Button should have made this. Nah, they have more more difficult / important projects to work on. Getting Doom Eternal.
We seem pretty hyped about it before launch. Wait, I mentioned it once in a video.
Pretty hyped about it, I think.
Yeah, like me, like not Zach. And I mentioned it once in a video, so I don't. Maybe once or twice I mentioned it. I don't know. I mean, was I hyped? Yeah, I guess. But
sometimes you know, sometimes you get hyped and then you're let down, and sometimes you're not hyped and then you're surprised. It's just kind of the way it goes. Especially with the quantity of games that come out on Switch. When you're looking to pop 20, 30 new titles a week. I'm not really sure how I feel about this whole, hey, we've got a lot of oil slicks all over the arena. Have you encountered this yet, Gabe?
Yes, I have.
Don't really like them.
What I'm doing now is like I went over to like bots, like just to see what it's like with like zero lag, and
yeah,
this is a way more enjoyable experience this way.
What's up, Angel? How's it going? Yeah, I don't foresee and you know, I don't foresee Morphies Law hitting our must-play Switch games list anytime soon.
I don't either, but I don't know. I mean, games are an ever-evolving platform now. What if this is amazing next week?
I don't think so, dude.
I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, what if?
So it's just a different game? Like,
no, but like the lag is like fixed. I don't know.
If lag is fixed, this still is not a must-play Switch game. Let's be real. If the lag is fixed, it still is not. There are plenty of other titles for $20 that you'd recommend far.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of titles for less than $20 that I recommend.
So yeah, I don't. I don't think there's a scenario where this. Yeah, like I don't know. I do know. Without any lag, it's still not something I'm like super happy about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my duck. He probably puts it best. It's like a creative, cool idea, but it probably gets old after an hour.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Like clearly, there is a good concept here.
No argument for me.
I think it just feels a little like it has a budget feel.
Wait, I want to be clear about that though. Kaizo, Zach yawns like no matter what. Like we'll be, like some fun stuff will happen and Zach will be yawning. That's not an indication.
It has nothing to do with this. I've been sick for like 5 days now and sleeping and
funny enough that Zach and I both got sick at the exact same time.
Yep. Not because of each other, even though it sure felt like that.
No.
It's okay, Yum Yum. That's gonna happen. I mean, not everything's gonna be a hit. If it was, it would definitely lower the enjoyment of the hits because everything would be a hit, you know. Too many Morphies. Too many Morphies.
Like Zach and a lot of you have said, like I still maintain that the concept is like cool.
It is a very cool concept. The idea of these guys flying around and stealing mass and like, you know, the execution of changing body part sizes and how clearly that has different effects like on your like we said, like lag or not lag, sorry. Your body size should not affect your lag, but your reload rate and your recharge rate, stuff like that. I got absolutely trapped on the map. Like that stuff is very cool. It just doesn't seem to come together in the way that maybe we would have hoped.
Yeah.
Green Kid says, I had time on Switch. Seriously, yeah, that just got announced coming later.
So much got announced
on the indie front today. It was a nice big day for us. Although I was surprised to see Wargroove get like no mention.
I wonder when I don't know if that game's coming this year.
I mean, they did say, it's playable at Gamescom, so it did get a mention, but like no updated date. That thing was supposed to be, you know, talk about a game that's been coming forever. Like that's one that just won't release. This is not a Nintendo game.
I think at some point the conversation of multiplayer shooters on Switch becomes an interesting one.
Yeah.
Right. Paladins is there, and somebody just made note that, you know, $15 gets you like the pass for it, and then you like unlock characters at a very steady rate. So you're like constantly unlocking like brand new heroes.
Right.
We have Fortnite, which is like free to play. We have this, which is like $20, and it's sort of like an inferior product so far. Like from I mean, we've played a few matches, but I think that's safe to say.
Yeah.
So I think that conversation becomes very interesting at some point.
Well, and do they get any of them? Does psychology ever make its way over? Do they get any more of the traditional, not the the battle royale hero shooter style, but do we get anything a little bit more traditional that can kind of amass an audience and hold it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like even like Splatoon, right? Like that has to be like mentioned. Like yeah, it's like a Nintendo game, and yes, it's like $60, but that's still like a multiplayer shooter on the platform.
Yeah,
like it has an unfair advantage, but.
Uncooked Ham, I mean, maybe the stream is lagging, but I can also say that the game is lagging, and it does make the game look like it's stuttering, and that's absolutely in the game. I'm living it right now. Double A7 says, do you think Wargroove will be a letdown? I don't think it'll be as good as Advance Wars, but I think I mean, Chucklefish does good work, and I would hope for the time they're spending that it comes out a pretty polished product.
What up, Morphies Law? How much time did you spend? I mean, they've done some cool stuff with this, right? Like, just like the voting for picking the icon, I appreciated that. I mean, the game itself is sort of a bummer, but what can you do? Tell me, Zach, what can you do?
Not get hyped for Morphe's Law next time?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a next time?
No. Let's see. I like the like the stock, like the art and sort of the, I don't know if you call it like location of the game or whatever, or just like that's interesting. Blue Beetle. I yawn all the time. I almost fall asleep driving at like 3 p.m. And no, I'm not like narcoleptic. I just am tired a lot. I don't sleep great. No, that's not even true. I sleep great. I just choose not to sleep a lot. Grant says, is anyone psyched for Monster Hunter? Well, we posted a video. We have the full retail version of the game, and we posted a preview of it today. So if you want to check that out, it's up on the channel now. And it comes out very, very soon.
It's fun. Monster Hunter's fun. It's no Monster Hunter World, I'll have you know.
No, it's not.
But it's fun.
Grizzly Donut says, the player base will be dead in a month, mark my word. Yeah, I think that's one of the hard things for like an online-only game. Obviously, there is local multiplayer and there's some AI matches, but like, especially on Switch with so many releases.
Give it 2 weeks. I don't know about this month thing you're speaking about.
Yeah, we're both playing, James. We're just in different matches right now. Yum Yum wants to know if there are too many indies coming out at once. I mean, I definitely think that's an issue. Choice is always nice, but yeah, like I feel like when you have that week where like Dead Cells, Iconoclast, and Salt and Sanctuary all launched, like I don't think that does anyone any favors.
Yeah, like yeah. Seriously, what do you do?
I mean, it's just sort of like you're gonna split that pie 3 ways no matter what, and I would imagine it's smarter to spread that out, but I don't know. I we don't know the behind the scenes of like how much of that is dictated by Nintendo, how much of that is by choice, how much of that maybe there is sensibility in like, hey, if you release alongside another game and you get a push or something, you know what I mean? Like Nintendo gives you a little extra, like, hey, we're gonna give you a push so you can go now, or you can wait, and that Nintendo push is probably worth more.
I wonder what the whole reasoning for like wanting so many out at once is like for Nintendo. Like they clearly want this, right? I mean, they've said as much. They said we'll.
Also, you're not going to have as many retail titles or third-party titles, so it behooves you to have like at least a bunch of releases. I am playing this head mode where I'm carrying this giant head, and man, you move very,
it's
very
super slow. Yeah, I was just playing that.
Really slow. When does this come out? I mean, it's out today. The release date was announced for today, this morning.
I don't recommend buying it, but it's out.
Yeah.
Like I cannot, like as much as like I would like to, just because like I think it's like a neat concept. Like I cannot recommend anyone go buy this.
James says he has over 200 hours in World and can easily say that Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is better.
I mentioned that like in the preview I did, right? Where it's like, hey, if you're like a traditional Monster Hunter fan, you're gonna love like Generations, right? Like the port itself is good. It's not gonna look as like visually like amazing as like something like Breath of the Wild, right? Just because it's a port of a 3DS game.
Yeah.
From like 2015/16, depends on where you live.
Sure.
But for new fans like Zach and I, World is how it's the only Monster Hunter we know.
Well, I would say that World also is like it's way more.
It's more like noob friendly too.
It's just more relatable to other titles. Like so, like if you're like, hey, I just played Dark Souls. I mean, I just played like God of War. I'm gonna go get a new game. Like you're gonna feel much more comfortable with World.
Yeah, Generations Ultimate is like a pretty hardcore game. I'm enjoying it though. Like I really think that the multiplayer is like really fun. I got an opportunity to play a couple of hours with a friend of mine. I genuinely enjoy it.
Grizzly said it reminds me of Gotham City Imposters, and it's actually like an interesting comparison.
Yes. How much did you play that a lot like back in the day?
I played a little bit. They sent me a ton of shirts because I did make some videos on it.
Man, Gotham City Imposters was a thing.
There were some people that like loved that game.
Speaking of people's love, Generations Ultimate is the definitive experiences, Brian. Yeah, I can't pretend to know enough of, like about the Monster Hunter like series to like be able to make a statement. All I can say is I prefer World.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be in the minority there. It's okay. I'm trying to talk Zach into doing a stream with me later where we do some hunts together. So if you guys want to see that, bug Zach about it.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Amazon just changed their 20% off policy.
They changed it?
So they replaced it. It's no longer going to be 20%. Now you get a $10 gift card towards a future purchase. So that's a huge change.
Yep, because they used to be like $47 for like a new game.
So now you're paying $60 and you get $10 towards a future purchase, but yeah, that's...
I mean, but to be fair, the games are always like supposed to be 60. Like I get it, like if you got used to that.
Oh,
like,
for sure. Just yeah, I mean it just to me that like further ups the just get it digital.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for, Vexo? We're waiting for more Morphies. That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm waiting for the law to change. Zach, everybody says you look tired.
I am tired, man. I've been sick for... I mean, I wasn't like really sick, but I'd say it's a bad cold.
Yeah.
Jared, we talked about the next Switch in a video yesterday, but I mean, I saw an interesting point here that the 4K thing is like from a like scaling 4K instead of like straight up resolution. Like it's totally possible and not something difficult. So I think that's totally doable. I just don't think it's next year at all.
Yeah, well, one of the things that like people were saying and it makes so much sense is like TVs do the scaling now. Like, why do you like need like a brand new like console for that? If you have a 4K TV that like will scale your like image,
it's not the same, man. That's just like why would someone get like a, like it's not the same. It's not gonna look the same.
No,
like,
no, of
like
course
if
not.
you run a PS4 on a 4K TV or a PS4 Pro, like it's gonna look different. So like,
that's because those games are running in 4K, Zach. I'm saying if the game is not natively in 4K and
but if
it's
being
like upscaled,
I'm sure it looks better via like a hardware-based solution.
Yeah,
versus
of course,
just a
of course, of
TV-based
course.
Solution. It's $20, Tina. I mean, a number of people
please, guys, do not get this.
Well, a
I'm
number of people are
sorry.
saying they were a lot of fun. Improviser said they had a lot of fun with their friends. Let me find
with this?
The Gamer's Heart said the game is so fun, been playing all morning.
This?
Yeah. Morphe's Law is not free, Stako.
The game's only been out for an hour. How have you been playing all morning?
Well, if it's morning, we're there, dude.
Oh,
Other
sure,
time
I guess.
zones exist.
Yeah, but like an hour if that's all morning, like that's fine.
It's been out for 2
Doesn't matter.
hours, 2.5 almost now.
Got you.
Blank, I'm not a Debbie Downer. I just don't think this game is that great, man. I think that's just straight up honesty. XLO Fire says, I love this game. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Juice.
I'm happy for the people that like it. I'm glad y'all do.
Yeah. Juice is letting us know that PS4 games are not native 4K.
They are not correct.
So.
Yeah, it's all upscaled.
Right. Well, I think you had said like they were running in 4K, but they're like the.
No, but yeah, like it's outputting in 4K.
What the heck mode is this? What the heck is happening? I'm playing some weird mode where I started off super tiny, and I don't even know what's happening.
I have no idea.
Man, when you're small, you move fast. What am I trying to do here? Oh, we're trying to take mass to the altar, I guess? What the heck? Vexo, if I was you, I would get into the dungeon instantly over this. I don't even think it's a debate. I think Enter the Gungeon is one of the best indies on the platform. It's one of my favorite indies.
There are other games I would recommend first before that, but...
I like it a lot more than Gabe, but...
Yeah. I still think, like, Celeste is, like, where you want to go. Like, things
sure,
like that.
But I think Enter the Gungeon is one of the best games on the platform.
Everybody loves Dead Cells, so, I mean, maybe give Dead Cells a shot.
I'm personally a bigger Enter the Gungeon fan than Dead Cells. I think Enter the Gungeon is too hard for a lot of people. I think that's the knock. But no, this guy is trying to shoot the big guy in front of me. I hope you're having fun. This is a strange mode, Gabe. I don't know about over... I mean, for me, I've had more fun with Enter the Gungeon than those. But I know it's like everybody has their own, you know, taste and opinions.
I've never seen a game like this.
You've never seen a game like Morphies Law?
No.
At least you can say that it's unique. I mean, it is different. It is definitely very different.
Yeah.
It gets Gabe's seal of creative approval.
Yes.
Is there like a kick or how's the kick? You figured that out?
I didn't know there was a kick.
We're shooting the giant guy when his shield is down. Gotcha, Anthony, thanks. Grant says this is still better than the Resident Evil 7 Cloud version.
Oh yeah, sure.
That was a troubled title. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't if you lived locally.
Yeah, that wasn't meant for us. We just happened to try it.
Yeah, we were just struggling because we're kind of across the board. No, oh my goodness, I've done that 3 times. Elioto, we got 1 copy for a review, and we purchased the other copy. So we are on both sides of the coin. The frame rate actually isn't so bad. Like when there's no lag, like it's actually fine. I mean, I don't. There's not a ton going on here, but honestly, my biggest issue with the game may be the shooting. Like I just feel like you're kind of just
yeah, it feels strange.
You're just firing like kind of like a light gun or something.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely no feeling to it.
Oh, I guess it's not when you shoot that dude. Okay. Tomb Raider on Switch would be a cool. Game over Eddie. That's one I'm kind of surprised isn't. I feel like it would be plausible.
So for someone says that they're late to the stream, that we can describe the problems with the game like quickly, just like a quick summary. Lag, the shooting doesn't feel great.
Yeah, just the overall execution just feels kind of like subpar.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even subpar, but maybe just like small scale.
But you know, small studio and all that, so.
Yeah, Vexo, I do think like the aesthetic is really cool. Dawson, I'm gonna give you a hard pass on this game. LX Fox, same thing. Yeah, I mean, maybe some people enjoy it. I don't think it's that great. And Nobi Roger, like, even if the lag does get patched, like, I'm still not recommending this, really.
Game of the year.
Batman Arkham on Switch, that would be fun.
Yo, don't even... We just had the... As long as it's not night.
I love Arkham Knight. It's one of my favorite games.
Zach just likes to say things that trigger me, guys.
Gabe is a bad Batmobile driver, so he didn't like the game. I love the Batmobile. I love that gameplay.
It was cool for like 5 minutes.
Disarming those mines. I'm not even being facetious. Like, I legit love that game. You know I do.
Disarming those mines. Alright, bruh. You do you. I'm so excited for Spider-Man. Alright, but we're not here to talk about Spider-Man. We're here to change weapons.
Jared says, do we think there'll be any surprises with the online next month? I would love to see something just simple interface-wise, like themes, but I don't think there's going to be anything. I think it just comes out.
Nintendo seems to love that philosophy now. Just like, hey, it's out. Like, that's totally their new thing.
But I just don't think that there's any, like, extra features that we don't know about. I mean, I think the NES stuff obviously will be there, but...
I also, like, I'm curious what, like, the special offers are going to be. Like, is it, like, 10% off? Like, what? Like, on everything?
I don't think it's going to be that great, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so either, but I'm curious.
I agree, MJ. If Fortnite Switch had exclusive Nintendo skins, they would make a killing. That is absolutely true.
Yeah. Do I like Texas Roadhouse? No.
All right. I think I've had enough Morphies Law.
There's one, like, 10 minutes away from me, but I don't like it. You gonna do one last match?
Just kind of done.
You sound defeated by this game.
I mean, there's only 3 people in my lobby, so
join me. See if you can join me. There's 2 spots open.
We have not played Bad North yet. That actually does look pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna make any judgment yet because I haven't played it, but yeah, if that turns out well,
we have that, right?
Yeah,
we have it.
Wait, I'm trying to join you. I'll definitely let you know. Spider-Man 2 on Switch? Do you mean like the Xbox game Spider-Man 2? My only negative eBay experience?
Nah, he means that Insomniac should just go make a sequel to the Spider-Man game that's out. Like, yeah, the Spider-Man game that's not out yet on PS4, but just make a sequel to that and put that on Switch.
Carlos, I definitely want a Mario Maker sequel, but whoever made this point, I'm sure it's a lot of people, but is absolutely right. You cannot release Mario Maker and then New Super Mario Bros. So you gotta put New Super Mario Bros. Out first.
We have a donation through Super Chat. Matt M wants to know, what new gaming peripherals would you want?
A 2018 Joy-Con, please. Since they don't want to give us any.
I want the GameCube stuff for Smash.
Oh, I don't care about that, man.
I do.
I already have GameCube controllers.
I do too. I just don't know where they are.
But like, if they were going to actually do it the right, like the really great way and make them like wireless and all that, I'd be down. But it's just an adapter nonsense. Come on.
I'm with it.
I'll play my Pro Controller be wireless. Gabe will be sitting 3 feet from his TV.
Zach, I don't play games on my TV. You know this.
Gabe will be sitting next to his monitor with his 1999
I'm always next to my monitor anyway.
Even the GameCube had a Wavebird. Give us freaking wireless controllers. I don't know. I want a new Joy-Con and Pro Controller. I have zero interest in those GameCube things. I'm not playing that way. It's a new era, man. King K. Rool doesn't fall for that crap.
King K. Rool might fall for it.
Blue Beetle, that's really funny, but I'm not going to address it.
Wait, what do you say? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Where are you, Blue Beetle? I want to see what you said.
I just don't even want to say it.
Oh. Okay, yeah, okay, I got you.
I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, no comment.
Golly goodness. I sabotage House Putze.
What'd you call me?
Please do Lit Force. What's up, Oski Woski? Thanks for the donation. I'm not sure what that's referring to or what that even means, but alright.
Zach and I had a fun idea. A video earlier. A video that that we can never make the what do we call it? That we just sit there and talk about.
Oh,
you
switch
know,
and
that
chill, life problems and
Yes,
relationships.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. We can't do it, but you know,
Okay,
that'd be
so
fun.
do you understand this mode, Gabe? Are we stepping on these targets? Does that like help you take down the guy?
I have no idea.
I don't understand.
Alright, I'm gonna go step on the target.
Yeah, then it allows you to shoot the dude, I guess. I'm just becoming like a big old ox boy. God, I'm getting huge, dude. I'm huge. What's wrong with this game?
So much.
Things.
Dude, guys, I promise at least one more Murphy's Law video about what's wrong with it.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a bunch of it and, you know, see what I can do. You know I torture myself.
It's not $5, Jimmy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I could just step on people. I'm so freaking huge. I'm like Animal in the Muppets movie. Gabe, you ever watch the Muppets movies?
Yes.
An animal gets really big. It's like, I love the animal. Me and him, I felt like we were
Yeah.
I want to donate my mask.
That movie looks terrible. Did you see that?
What?
It's a movie called Kin.
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Why do you have infinite ammo? That's the name of the game here.
That's the law for Morphies.
Have fun, Lovish. The abilities you get are unlocked as you level up, Anthony, and like the first one is like this orb, or like a shield, I guess, so everyone kind of has that.
Oh great, I'm stuck. What does the altars do?
I think that's where you donate your mask to your guy. I think that's the point. I don't know. Or maybe it's just where you heal. I'm not even sure, man. There's a lot of confusion happening here. Yeah, Oliver, it's yeah. I'm sure Gabe feels it.
What are I feeling about?
He said he was really looking forward to this, and he's just a shame that it
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Shoot you, tiny who's whatever.
Who's YouTube?
I'm gonna go watch him Last Chance You, man. Can that be on Switch?
I wish.
Can I play a Last Chance You sim game on Switch? A JUCO football.
Zach, I want to be a coach, man.
I'm one step ahead of you. I'm not a football coach, but it's fun.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't even care if it's football. I just want to be a coach of some kind. I want to be responsible for young people.
Oh gosh.
Mold them the right way.
Fatherhood is in your future.
Yeah, you think so?
The controls are decent, Mojo. Like I will say, like they did implement the gyro wall. Like if I'm gonna give them props for anything besides like the interesting art style, I'm gonna give them props because I think they did like I think the controls are interesting and kind of cool, and the gyro feels good. But yeah, it's. What's up, Mudkip? How's it going?
Yeah,
Gadget Mike, I'm sorry. It's partially because I'm sick and partially because I'm sick of this right now. So we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being here. Morphies Law does not get the Switch Force seal of approval, sadly. But hey, you got to see a lot of it, so if it looks right for you, okay. Just not really right for us. Gabe's apparently going to go play more, so I'm going to let him do that.
Oh yeah, I'm not stopping, boys.
Chris, yeah, we'll have to check that out for sure, and we'll get you an update at some point. What kind of Attack on Titan is this? Thanks for the donation, man. Yeah, Lucid, we're very great. We love our audience. We love you guys. We appreciate you, even if you are 9 years old. We're still in on it. All right, that's gonna do it for Morphies Law. Thanks so much for being here. The game is available now, and if you didn't see it, go check out that Indies highlight. It's weird that it was just out, but it's just out, and it's available for you to enjoy at your leisure on Nintendo of Europe's account because Nintendo America still didn't post it. But yeah, until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date and all the latest and greatest from the Switch and future streams like this one. And follow us on Twitter and Discord. Links are always in the description. And hey, William, if you want Hearthstone on Switch, it's not the same, but you're getting Elder Scrolls Legends and you're getting Slay the freaking Spire, which I love so much. You're welcome, Ducky. Honesty sometimes isn't the most fun, but it's what we are gonna do. Ben says, I've waited for this game since January. No! I mean, it does have a cool art style. there are some cool concepts. Okay, we've talked enough. Have a great day, guys, and we will see you all later.